Hey, what's up everyone? Ryan here, and I'm back with another MLB The Show 25 Road to the Show series video, and today we have a 6-game series between Ryan Gamer and the Naturals versus the Wind Surge. So Ryan Gamer has been playing phenomenal baseball so far here in AA. We're batting .445 with 7 home runs, 40 RBIs with a slugging of .739. Now, some exciting news on the top prospect front. So let's go ahead and take a look at the top prospect list here, because I don't think it's going to be long till Ryan Gamer gets the call up. And that is because we are now the 5th ranked prospect here for Major League Baseball. So right now, we're number 1 for the Royals, of course, but we're number 5 out of the top 100 prospects. And as you can see, look at the right side. MLB ETA is 2025. I did say that with the way we were playing, I anticipated that that would change from 2026 to 2025. Oh my. This is awesome, and I don't think it's going to be much longer. Maybe another month until we get the call to AAA. We'll see. Anything can happen out there. But big thank you to you all for all the support on this series and across all the career mode series on the channel. You all are all legends. If you get some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more, and you can check out this playlist along with all my other career mode playlists in the video description below. But here we go. Naturals versus Wind Surge. Top 5 prospect. We already have 53 hits right now in AA. And we looked at the league leaders, I believe, at the end of the last episode, or maybe the one before that, and we've been crushing baseballs here in AA. So let's go ahead and dive on in. Batting the 3rd spot here. I'm loving this game, though. This game is a blast. Thank you all for being a part of this series. I'm loving every minute of this, and it's going to be a fun journey. No matter when we get caught up, just going to take it all in and enjoy every moment here. Let's play some high-level baseball.
Center fielder,
come on.
number 12, comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Wichita Wind Surge taking on the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away.
What a cool name, the Wichita Wind Surge.
And now the first baseman, Aaron Sabato.
Yeah, and I got base running on, so thank you to you all for pointing it out to me that you can unlock perks, obviously, for base running.
Base hit.
But that
keeps the inning going.
Depends on if we do a good job base running, right? So you all pointed out that, Ryan, you could unlock a lot of perks base running.
Stepping to the
and
plate
my thought was like,
Arkansas,
yes.
Number 12.
And also,
some real power recently.
well,
3 home runs over the last 5 games.
I'm not sure if Ryan Gamer can unlock those perks, but we're going to sure try. Runner on second, 0-0 ball game here in the first. Pitcher Trent Baker has a 4-seam, changeup, slider, and 2-seam. Right to the shortstop. That's an error, right? No way that's a base hit. Maybe.
We'll see how they score it.
That's what I thought. Yeah, it's an error.
That wasn't the easiest grounder to handle, in all fairness. But any middle infielder who can get to a ball like that expects to make the play. Now, the error gives the offense a free base runner. Fly ball out to right. Jenkins. 2 away.
I know what you are saying about that play at shortstop. Does that look familiar? Know what you are thinking.
Swing on it, but that one was a little too far outside for that approach.
I've read your all's comments.
Using the whole field. So up next, Kale Emshaw.
I know. Oh no. Are you sure, manager?
With 2 away. And that'll load the bases.
Such a good jump too. Can we just give ourselves the steal there?
If it's a fastball, less of a chance of walking it. Coming up to the dish now for Northwest Arkansas, Trevor Werner.
Bases loaded. Get a rip now.
Solace as they escape the bases loaded jam. End of 1 and we're still scoreless.
I mean, we've done that a lot too, right? I tell you, I also love Ben as the announcer in AA and AAA. Like, Ben is so funny. I know I give him a hard time, but
now a chance for
I love Ben.
And he's got really good wheels. One of those skills you really can't teach.
Like, going back and editing these videos and just watching back the videos in this series, like, Ben's been so funny, and the timing of his lines at the moments, it's just honestly, it's been one of my favorites here on the channel. Like, it's just so funny, just the way he does it. But yeah, Ben does a good job.
This one's hammered to left center. Well struck. That one hops the wall. Chance at a three-bagger.
Not much I can do there, right?
Not in time.
Yeah, I mean, it was way too far over.
Example of his top-end speed. When he turns on the afterburners out of the box, it's really fun to watch.
And some of you might say, well, where Ryan moved up first steps, like 3 steps forward, and well, we'll ask Jerry about that after the game. You know, Jerry watches film on all of Ryan's fielding opportunities. We'll have Jerry work that out with Ryan there. Did I jump forward?
With a runner at third.
Well, I really don't remember. I might have jumped forward and left, actually, and the ball was back and right. Okay, we're down 3 here, bottom of the third.
Huge swing, and this one sails out of here to right field.
That ball was tattooed. Are you kidding me? A moonshot.
Absolutely titanic shot. 8th home run of the season. It's 3-2.
I read that right away.
Plans after this ball game. He wasted no time bashing that one over the wall.
Ben's right. Ryan Gamer has a golf tournament right after this round today, so he's got to get ready. He's got to get ready for his next professional golf tournament.
This is a pitcher who can overwhelm hitters with velocity, so hitting your spots is essential. Because if you miss, well, you saw right there what happens when you miss.
I was sitting two-seam, though. Like, you know, it was not a bad pitch, honestly. I mean, Ben said he missed, but honestly, it's not a bad pitch. It was a pretty good spot. It's just, I was sitting two-seam.
Alan Serta.
You know, when you're sitting on a pitch and you see that pitch right out of the pitcher's hands, like, high percentage that ball is going to go.
That's a hit. The tying run is aboard.
I tell you all, the best setting you can change if you play Road to the Show is turn on all of your plays in the field.
And he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut.
Like, I missed out on this for 5 series here on the Gamer Builder YouTube channel. The last 5 series we did.
Next to hit,
last 4, I guess this is the 5th.
He's already homered in
it's
this
a game changer. I use it across all my Road to the Shows now, that even the ones I'm playing for fun outside this series. It's just so much better. Take the first pitch and reach base. All right, we can do that. 4-3 lead here, bottom of the 4th.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
12 doubles.
Base is empty.
Believe it or not. Don't want it.
This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. In the air,
not a good cut.
Field line. And that's a foul ball. Looked like he was sitting off speed, fouling that fastball back. That one misses. And
I'm sitting 4-seam and low one got it. Just not in the zone though.
And nobody aboard. 3-1, couldn't come up with it.
It's hard to lay off of that. Well, the umpire's on our side, which is good, but
the runner gets to take a big secondary lead, so a well-placed ball into the outfield has a better chance of scoring a run.
I'm sitting over here drinking coffee on the base pass, right?
Now the payoff
Ryan,
pitch.
can you pay attention out there? Look alive out there, 1-2. I'm sitting over there drinking coffee. Get your coffee, whatever you're drinking. Cheers, everybody.
Next up for the Naturals, Kale Emshaw.
Come on, Naturals. 2 runners on here, 2 outs.
And they're all loaded up.
Okay, remain calm. Who's up to the plate?
Now the
Trevor.
third baseman, Trevor Werner.
This is huge. You talk about for a lot of insurance runs here early on.
2-1 pitch. Swing lifted to left field. Going back pretty deep.
I mean, he put some good contact on that. That's baseball.
The bases loaded jam.
That's tough.
We've played 4 full. The Naturals lead it 4-3.
You know, that would have been a great at-bat if there was only one out, right? For a nice sac fly, but he just barely got underneath that. That was close.
So 2 down. Next up for the win surge, Tanner Schobel.
We should have sunglasses now. Yeah, we do. Watch the ball, Ryan. Stop looking at sunglasses. What am I doing?
He hits a fly to center. The center fielder under it. And that's that. No runs, no hits, no errors. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Naturals lead it 4-3.
I don't even know what to say besides let's just move to batting.
So digging in, the center fielder, and he blasts it off for a 2-run homer in the
That
third
thing
inning,
was
an
tattooed.
early tone setter that helped them to this lead.
When I sit a two-seam fastball and I see a two-seam fastball, I can send that pitch. But if I don't sit on a two-seam, it really throws me off. So that's why a lot of times when I see a pitcher who throws a good two-seam, I'll sit two-seam so that when I see it, I can blast it. Here we go. Travis Adams on the mound. That's perfection.
Line drive for a base hit. Makes the turn at second and heads for third. And they'll have runners at the corners.
Okay, the
after
runner
a one-out
was
single.
thinking about going there. I'm glad he didn't, but
Digging in for the Naturals, Drew Waters.
Need you right now. Make something happen for us.
And 1-2.
2 balls, 2
This
strikes.
one's in the
so I
dirt.
will say, at
No advance
on
the
day off
bases. Good
yesterday,
job behind the dish.
right? Spent a lot of time with
First and
Jerry,
third, one away.
his base running coach. Jerry doesn't like to really acclaim to Ryan's base running coach, but he was on the mound and he just kept throwing balls into the dirt and having Ryan react on
And a
whether
base
to
hit
go or
knocks
not.
in a run.
So it worked there. We'll see if it continues to pay off here in this
Well,
series.
he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. He put a great swing on that one, sent it sizzling
That's
through the
perfect.
infield. Not much the infielders can do on balls hit that hard.
I tell you, our third and fourth and fifth hitters are blasting baseballs. I mean, Drew Waters,
First and
Ryan
second, one
Gamer,
away.
and Tyler
Batter
Gentry.
now, Cale Emshoff.
We could all three get called up to AAA here soon. Tyler might have already got called up. He's not in the lineup.
Now here's the 0-2.
He's dominated.
And a ground ball to first.
Double
Quick
play,
move to
right?
second for one. On
Good
to first,
turn.
Double play, and that's the inning. 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're
That was
through
a
6
great
full
play.
innings. The
Like,
Naturals out in front.
Not only by the
5-3.
first baseman to get there, to turn on that, but a great play by the shortstop there. Just ripped that right in there.
Alan Serta will hit next.
5-3
2 outs,
lead
base is
here.
empty.
Nobody on, 2 outs. Let's make a play here in center.
This one in the air, center field. That's back. Brings it in for the
Routine,
third
right?
out.
Just another day at the office for Ryan in center field.
We've got the last half of the 8th coming up. The Naturals have the lead, 5-3.
One thing that's nice about infield that I found with my other ball players is that you get so much more token experience for each play,
And it's set
right?
here with 2
Because
away.
usually you
Coming
get
up
like
to the dish now from
45 for
Northwest
every play in the
Arkansas,
infield.
Number 12.
Something like that. You get a lot. So, I don't know if we could change positions later, but we may change to second base, even though I love center field. I like center field better than the infield positions, but we're on second, 5-3, bottom of the 8th, drive in 1 run or more.
Strike one.
It was a strike. We can't really argue with that. Is that one of you all out there? Go Gamer. Thank you all for the side today, whichever one of you all on YouTube are in attendance there. Don't
And
want
that's
to.
off the inside edge. And it's 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
I was sitting the slider, so as soon as I saw that spin right away, I knew it was inside.
Man at second with 2 down. And that
That's
one hammered.
Just blasted.
It's back there. And it's gone.
So,
A
my
2-run shot. Second
My,
home run of the game. And
what
they
I guess
add
you'd
to
call
their
it
lead. It's
anticipating a
7-3.
pitch.
They
I
are
anticipated
feeling
every
great
pitch there
right now.
correct.
Already out in front. Then they add that homer.
Like, I anticipated slider, saw slider as ball. I anticipated changeup, and saw it right out of the pitcher's hands and just knew that that ball was
Absolute
gone.
rocket of a home run there. The sound of that one coming off the bat was impressive. He can feel very good about that dinger.
I love
One
baseball so
down,
much.
Base is empty here in the ninth.
Like, yeah, you predict and you're wrong. You have to then correct. But when you predict and you're right, it's the most satisfying thing ever, right? You're anticipating a changeup, you see it low, it's like, that's gone.
Center field. The center fielder settles underneath it. And there are 2 down.
2 down, 1 play left. But we're definitely going to play it.
At the plate, Tanner Schobel.
7-3 lead here for the Naturals. We got off to a rough start in like the
Sisk
first
is
5
just
games.
one
But then we've been
strike away.
dominating. Where is it?
Blasted to left, way back and
That's gone.
way gone.
Oh, no.
Flexes the power with that swing.
It's just 1 run,
A
though.
solo shot. And they cut into the lead. It's 7-4.
There's no way we lose this game,
That
right?
long ball just added some more drama into this game. Hit to the left side. This should be it. And
Yes,
that's
good
all.
play.
Opposing pitchers will want to take note of how he performed in this one. If he puts together games like this frequently, he won't be at this level for long.
Yeah, Ryan's about to get the call, everybody. I don't know if I say about. I think it'll be the next month. I truly do. But we're going to get the call. 2 home runs, a single, 4 RBIs, getting in a rhythm here. And, wow, I just love this game so much. I know you hear me say that in every episode, but it's just such a good game. And let's watch one of the home runs, right? Or the only home run, I guess. Yeah, this one right here. This ball was sent. A 2 RBI shot. I mean, Ryan just knows right away, and just the smooth bat flip. I love it. Let's listen to that again. It's a moonshot. One more time. That sound never gets old. A perfect. That ball was sent to the moon. I'm going to pause the video, take a couple screenshots, and we'll head into game 2. That ball was blasted. Like, what a rip. Let's go into game 2 here. See if we can sweep the wind surge. Get your coffee, whatever you're drinking, everybody.
The
Cheers.
center fielder, number 12, fresh off an impressive 2 home run performance. They'll look to keep that
Oh, wait, we
momentum
did
going
hit 2
today.
home runs. Is it crazy? I don't even remember. Oh, the changeup.
It's the Wichita
That's when you know you're
Wind
playing
Surge
good.
taking on the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. We'll be back to get this one started after this.
I forgot one of the home runs,
Ready
right?
to go now. Coming up to the dish for
Hey,
Wichita,
we'll take it.
Rain Duncone.
That's right. I read both of the 2 seam and then the changeup. That was a long game.
And that's a base hit.
Like a really long game. I felt like that game was 45
Been a
minutes.
tough run at the plate
Wasn't
for him
it?
lately.
But
He needed that base hit. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. The center fielder, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
when we jump to AAA with the much bigger hits per 9 for all the pitchers, our PCI is going to get so much smaller.
Foul
It's always a
ball
big
there.
jump. When you move up to AAA, the difference in PCI because of the different pitchers' hits per 9 and Ks per 9, different attributes, makes your
Swing and a
PCI
rocket.
smaller.
Pretty deep. Can't get there. Should be extra
That's
bases.
3.
Now around second and digging for 3. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
That's just perfection.
And
I mean,
he
we
keeps
ripped that
swinging the
ball.
hot bat. Some really good games lately.
If we
That
get
one
up
was
there on
serving
that,
in
that's
a
gone.
Punch bowl right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball, left field. Solace on the way over. There to make the catch.
That's a good play by the
An inning in
shortstop.
the books tonight.
He had to cover a lot of ground there.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Salas. 2 outs, bases empty.
Still a 0-0 ball game here in the top of the 7th. Or top of the 7th. Top of the 2nd.
In the air to center. The center fielder gets there under it. And that's that.
Let's go, Ryan.
So they
I'm
make
working
short
on my
work of
throwing
them there.
accuracy there,
Midway
too.
through
I
the
know it doesn't
second,
matter,
no
but
score. Stepping in, the center fielder, number 12. 2 homers in yesterday's game. Probably feeling pretty good coming into this one.
oh, we're feeling good.
Out to
Ben.
center.
I shouldn't be talking to the commentator during my swing, right? That's going to be a sac fly, but
And that should get the job done. Runner tagging from third.
it should have been a home run.
Score on the sac fly. We're tied at 1.
But there's an example.
This is baseball.
I'm sitting
101
fastball.
right here. Runner at third, less than
Good
2
change
outs.
up.
Get the ball in the air to the outfield and get the sac fly.
A good example of,
1
you know,
out and 2 on.
you can
The center
anticipate
fielder digs in
like
now.
I was there, but you're not always
Such a
going to
good
anticipate
hitter with
right.
Runners in scoring position.
right place.
Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run scoring opportunities.
Let's go for
What
RBI
an
base
asset
hit.
in the lineup.
Runners on the corners here. 1 out. We have a 4-1 lead here in the 4th.
Ball.
Read that curve right away. Batting .568 with runners in scoring position. That's pretty good.
Puts this one in the air down the line.
I just barely dropped too far
Pulls it
underneath
down.
that.
Runner tagging, heading for home. He's in to score on the sac fly.
That's going to be another
It's
sac
5-1.
fly, but that's 2 sac flies
That's
already,
team
so
first hitting we
productive
just
day.
saw. He knew they were counting on him to bring in the run with something deep enough in the air. Nice job.
It's not
here
something that
is
makes you
Aaron
feel
Sabato.
too fired up, though.
Now the 1-2 pitch. That one is absolutely pummeled. This one has a chance.
Relay, relay, relay.
Snags it on the warning track.
We
Runner
just hit a
tags
perfect
and
throw,
goes to
believe it or
third.
not. Wait.
Throw cut off. Now
Yeah,
to the
right.
plate. Dives and makes
Yes.
the tag.
Yes.
Great effort for the second out.
That was all
That
the
was a
catcher.
close play at the plate. Full credit to the defense for
That was a
getting him out.
phenomenal
That's
catch.
a real blow.
I mean, that was a phenomenal tag. It was a great catch, too, but we got to watch this. The catcher just made the play of his career. We're going to take a look at Ryan in the field here. Just don't worry about the beginning of the play, right? Just don't, you know, you're like, why does Ryan jump? Oh, never mind. I thought I jumped forward. I didn't. Huh. Now I did jump straight to the side when the ball was hit over our head, but let's not worry about that. But look, I get on track right here. Right there, I get on track, right? There we get on track. We'll get there eventually, everybody. Ryan knows he's at the warning track. Look at him using 2 hands. You'd love to see it. And what a play. And Ryan send that. And now let's move to the ball. There we go. Sends it to the relay. And then not the greatest throw, but watch this tag. That is phenomenal. Barely tags him. What? Like, that is a major league tag right there by the catcher. Are you kidding me? That is just phenomenal. Not a great throw, but the catcher just makes the play. Look at the dirt flying up. That's awesome. What a play. Are you kidding me?
To the momentum of this offense.
That's how you save a play right there. That's how you save a run.
Left field.
That felt
getting
so
pretty
good.
deep. It's back there. On the warning track and hauls it in.
The right fielder, number 8, Drew.
I mean, it felt good.
Digging in for the wind surge. Jose
So there's
Salas.
that. I really thought that
Runner
was
at
going to
first,
hit the
nobody
wall.
out.
Active perk, flashing the leather. Is this good? Yeah, it's with the runner on first, I think.
Skies this one to center. The center fielder settles under it. 1 down.
Good play. I'm just always trying to hit that optimal region. Every single time, just trying to aim for that spot.
Stepping to the plate for Northwest
Even when it doesn't
Arkansas,
matter.
Number 12. 1 for 2.
Runner on first and second, 1 out. We have a 6-1 lead here in the bottom of the 8th.
And that one fouled off.
That's a good pitch. I misread that one big time.
Grounder up the middle.
That's going to be a base
Dives, but
hit.
off the glove.
That's
No
a good
throw,
rip.
And they don't get the out.
That's a single.
And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's
Scores
had some
decision,
really
base
good
hit.
ABs lately. I don't blame that infielder for not handling that one. As hard as it was hit, I'd have been shocked if he had picked it cleanly.
Thank
Tough
you, Ben.
play on defense.
Ben hasn't been playing alien sounds or animal
Hit on the
sounds
ground, might be 2.
during our
Whips
swings
it to
today, so
first.
that's good.
2 down as the runner comes in.
That one alien sound was that last video that played right during the biggest play of the day, and I'm distracted. So I'm like, what is going on? And then we missed the play. I mean, would we have missed that play anyways? We'll never know.
Ground ball
I blame Ben.
And with the inning over, that'll keep more runs from coming in.
Honestly, the
Two
shortstop
runners left stranded,
was
but they do manage to push across a
just
run through 8 full.
casually
Northwest
going through.
Arkansas with the lead, 7-1.
I've never noticed that animation. It actually shows the umpire check the pitcher's gloves and hands at the end of the inning. I've never seen that animation.
Base is empty with 2 out.
That's really
Now,
cool.
Alan Serta.
All right, let's see if we can win the game here with the big put out.
Got it. That's the
That
ball
works.
game. The Naturals extend the winning streak to 5 in a row.
5 in a
This game
row.
shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters who give them the kind of results he did here.
I tell you, Ben has become Ryan's #1 fan. You know, they had a little rough stretch, right? Well, Ben hated Ryan. But he was just trying to fuel Ryan to go 5 for 7 on the series with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. 12 doubles as well. We're leading the AA in almost every stat, not triples, right? Definitely not leading in triples. But let's go to game 3 here of the 6-game series. We're batting .460 now. We're on an 8-game hitting streak, and we have 10 tokens to spin. We won't spin them to the end of this episode, though.
Coming up to the dish now for Northwest Arkansas, number 12. First and second with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play.
This is a huge opportunity.
On the ground.
Nothing
And a
fancy,
base hit
right?
there. Runner around third.
Just hit it where
Throw
they're
the
not.
plate, but it's
Yes!
offline. It's 1-1.
We're a hitter's
Gets it
coach,
done to drive in
right?
the run and tie it back up.
Hitter's
Sometimes
coach?
you don't need to hit it all that hard.
We're
Just put it in
coach's
play
hitter,
and hope it
right?
finds a hole like it did on that grounder.
We're hitter's coach. That's not right. We're a coach's
Nobody
hitter.
out, first and
Yeah.
second here. Digging in the
Just nothing
switch-hitting
fancy, just
outfielder,
put it in
Drew
play.
Waters.
Not trying to swing for the fences. Coaches love that type of hitting right there.
Here it comes. Grounds this one to the right side. Keishel whips it to
Good
first.
play.
Fine play in the hole for
That's
the
good
out.
play by the second baseman. Good news is no double play.
Digging in for the Naturals, Kale Emshoff.
How do you get these base running perks people keep talking about?
And that'll load the bases.
Everybody says, Ryan, turn base
That
running
was
back
not
on.
pretty.
Get those
4-pitch walk,
perks.
and the batter wasn't
I
going to
haven't
do
seen
him
any.
any favors in swinging an obvious ball. And here at the plate, Carter Jensen.
Doesn't help when you don't make a big play yet. That's probably the big part of it.
Nice stop.
Oh, what a
On
play.
his knees, the throw. There's one. Outstanding play. Inning over.
That's
It's
phenomenal.
been said so many times, that is the pitcher's best friend. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
That was just incredible. A AA third baseman making a play like that. He might be ready for the
No
bigs.
outs, runner at first. And now, Aaron
Well,
Sabato.
at least for fielding. 2-1, we're down. Top the third, runner on first.
That's a line shot for a base hit. Lead runners around second.
He's gone, right? He's gone!
To third.
Yes!
Tag out.
What a tag.
Terrific throw from center field to cut the runner down at third base. He showed good mechanics and arm strength there. But on offense, you'd like to see them being a bit more cautious and not lose the runner in scoring position by getting thrown out at third.
Yeah, it's a
Next
great
up
throw.
For the Naturals, number 12. Singled and drove in a run the first time through.
We're down 2. Tying run at the plate here. Let's see. That's not going to show us. Did I check swing? I don't know. Did I have the intent to swing? Yes. Just don't tell the umpire.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line.
Yeah, I mean, that's great timing and great contact.
There's one down.
Wow. Just died off the bat there. Yeah, I mean, that ball died with great contact. We hit that ball really well.
2 outs, bases empty.
Number 12.
Dynamic challenge. What do we got? Double or better. I'm not falling for that again. Let's take the first pitch and reach base. Okay, don't swing. Sometimes I get to take pitch and forget to take the pitch. I think I did that in the first 2 episodes in this
That
series.
misses the zone. 1-0.
1-0.
You hear that one fan? Hey, Naturals. Yeah.
This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so
Our number
hot
one
lately.
fan out there.
He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage.
That's perfection. That's how you attack an up-high fastball. I don't hit those very often,
He's going to
but
bring the tying run to the plate.
that's just perfection.
Now it's
Manager,
the
give us
switching
the still sign.
outfielder,
I'm feeling
Drew
it.
Waters.
2 outs? Yeah, probably shouldn't.
Cheney throws to first. Back in safely on the dive.
Chase, try that again, I dare you.
Another move to first. And back again.
Okay, let's not lead off anymore.
The
All right.
Naturals down by a pair.
All right,
Bottom
Chase.
half of the
Drop him
fifth.
in. No one better right here.
Ground ball to second.
You know what? That just means
Keishel.
Chase
And
is
that will
knows
retire
we're a
the
great
side.
base runner, right?
So no runs here on a base hit.
Chase has a
No
lot of
errors,
respect
one left on base.
for Ryan
And we're
Gamer's
through
base
5
running.
innings. The Wind Surge lead it 3-1.
Or Chase knows just how easy it is to pick Ryan Gamer off. Actually, now that I think about it, that's probably
Next
it.
is the designated hitter, Rain Duncone.
Rain done.
1 out and the base is empty.
Top the 6. We're down 2, though. Nobody on here. Let's make a big-time play in center.
Hit pretty well
Where-
in the air out to center.
Where are you going, Ryan?
And 2 away now.
Ryan, where are you going? You're running away from the ball. This is a
Now it's
dodgeball.
going to be Aaron Sabato.
First baseman, Aaron.
Hey, it's tough to read the ball in center. Clearly.
Here's a fly to center.
That's a good
On the
read.
move.
Relay two. Relay two.
Makes the grab. 2 down.
It said relay 2,
The second baseman.
but they had 2 at the top, throw it to second. Why would
2
you throw
away
that to
and a
second?
runner
It
at
needs to be a
first.
relay
Now
every
it's
time.
the second baseman, Luke Keishel.
They're not going to advance runner
Here comes the 2-2.
there.
This one in the air to right. Glides to the left. Brings it
play,
in for the
Ryan.
out. 1 runner left aboard as the lead remains 3-1.
Look at the fan cam here. This is the home run cam. Ryan, let's hit a home run right here to this fan. Where are they sitting here? What row is this? Well, we're kind of
Runner at third with
Up
one
in the
gone
air
in
there,
inning.
but-
Stepping to the plate for Northwest Arkansas,
left.
number 12.
All right, we're going to send this to left. 3-3 ball game. Runner on third. Bottom of 7th. Actually, let's put this in play.
That's out the
Definitely a
corner.
strikeout situation. If the ball's put in play, the run can score in a lot of ways.
Exactly what Ben said.
That slider just spun up in the zone. If it's
Gamer,
in
can I get a
hittable spot,
selfie?
it could
Yeah,
go a
Jerry.
long way.
Get that fan by the dugout at the end of this inning. We'll take a selfie with them.
To the right side. And
It's
there's a
only
hit
because
in to
they were
score
playing
from
up.
third.
They were
It's an
shifted
RBI
up.
single,
I think
and
the
they
second
take
baseman
the
would have
lead
made
in
that
the
play in a
seventh.
normal shift. But they're
Big
trying
swing
to
of
make the
bat
play at
right
home,
there to
right?
Give them the lead. That was clutch. Rolled over on that one a bit, but still managed to put enough behind it that it scooted through the infield for a base hit.
That's a good rip, but yeah, that on a normal shift, we're out there. The second baseman's gonna make that play all day. We're still gonna score a run there, though.
First. Coming up to the dish
Manager,
now for
please let me
Northwest
go.
Arkansas,
I'm going.
Drew Waters. Bosiakovic picks over, dives back in safely.
Jacob, I can do this all day.
Another throw over, and this time they get the runner. That's a letdown for the offense. Unless you're pot committed to stealing second, no way a righty should get you in that spot. One-run game here in the top of the ninth
I
inning.
don't even know what to say. I could do this all day, just not today. But typically on a normal day, I can do this all day. Yeah, maybe when you're daydreaming, Ryan. I don't even know what to say. Might have just lost us the game.
In the air to center, on the way over.
I'm shocked.
Snags it for the second out.
I don't know why I'm shocked. Some of you are like, Ryan, why are you shocked? That's just another day in the office at base running for Ryan. Well, we're on deck. Come on, let us in. No, it wouldn't show this. If we were gonna get a chance that bad, it wouldn't show us. I don't think.
A strike. You know he's looking for something to drive with the potential time
Maybe
run
not.
over at first base.
I actually don't know.
If he can put one in the gap, look out. The shortstop now at the plate.
Come on, Jack. Jack is 2 for 3 on the day. Get a rip
The
now.
Naturals, down
One
to their
time.
last strike. Ground ball to short. This should do it. And that's the ball game.
One
This
times
game
don't work
shows
every time,
just
right?
Why he's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters who give them the kind of results he did here.
Have you noticed ever since that one video, was that last video at the beginning when I turned off commentary for like an inning? And I started playing really bad and I turned commentary back on, we dominated, but it's like Ben loves us now. We went through that tough stretch though, right? 8 for 11, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs. But Ben was just trying to maximize Ryan's potential. He was trying to unlock Ryan Gamer's potential. He knew that we have a superstar here. He just needs to do better with runners in scoring position. And well, we're batting like 600 now. We're dominating. We lost though, so let's not celebrate. Like, let's just be honest. We don't celebrate losses. Stats, to me, are not as important as winning. I don't care, like, what level we're on. I've always cared more about winning for whatever team we're playing on, whether it's AA, AAA, or in the majors, of course. You know, stats are fine, don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, I want to win. So, yeah, we're batting .469. Didn't get the win for the team, though. Let's move into Game 3. Now, we did win Game 4. We won the first 2 games, dropped 3, but here we go. One thing that I really like about AAA is you play, each series is like a 3-game home series and a 3-game, then you go away for the next 3 games. At least it seems to typically be that for AAA. I like that. That's a really cool format. While in AA, in this game, it seems like it's all home 6 games, and then you'll either be on the road 6 games or home 6 games. But here we go. Let's play ball. Batting third. Did Tyler Gentry get caught up? He must have. We knew he was going to be close. I mean, he was crushing baseballs. And honestly, I don't think it'll be long till Drew
Center
gets
fielder,
caught up.
Number 12, one of the top prospects in the league.
Okay, those are
is
cool
ready to
uniforms.
go. 2 rising stars facing off in a battle of talent and potential.
Yeah, those are awesome. Wait, second-ranked MLB prospect Walker Jenkins and number 5 Ryan
It's
Gamer.
the Wichita Wind Surge.
Sign me
taking
up.
on the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. We'll be back to get this one started after this.
Sign me up, baby.
Digging in for the Naturals, number 12. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday.
Number 12.
I didn't mean to hit the PCI anchor, but here we go. We're up 1 already.
A frozen rope. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 1 away.
What position was Jenkins? Did anybody notice that? I might have to look.
2 outs.
Let's see. Can we look here? Scouting report, maybe? That's our team. Can we look at the opposing team here? Why would we want to look at our own team scouting report? Wait. Or is this their team? That's the. Oh, you're scouting their pitchers, right? Okay, I guess. That's not what I want to see. Summary? No, that's our summary. Stats. Player stats. And then how in the world is it just box score? There we go. I knew I'd figure this out. Walker Jenkins is a right fielder. Batting .263. That's pretty good.
And a runner at
Not
first.
as good as Ryan,
Alan
but
Serta will hit next.
but when you add in all the base running and fielding problems,
Liner, and that should be extra
it's
bases.
fair.
Around second, on the way to third.
Cut.
Headed for the plate.
Was that on me?
He scores, and that
Was
ties
that a
it
bad
up.
angle?
No, he's safe.
In there safely. Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Man, that ball was smoked 107 miles per hour off the bat. clearly doing something right at the plate.
Yeah, that was ripped. I mean, even with the better angle, could we have got there? Let me know in a comment. You know, that little wiggle at the end, not sure what that was, but let me know in a comment. You can just drop a timestamp here at this point in the video, just so I know. It'd be like, yeah, Ryan could have made a better angle there and got to that ball, or no, Ryan did just fine.
Salas getting ready to hit.
And be
Tied up
honest.
here early in the ball game. Out to center. They limit
Good job,
the damage
Ryan.
here.
I still think we allowed a run there, though. I truly do. They might have got it anyways, though, even if we get to that, but I don't know.
2 away here, nobody on. The center fielder, the next to hit. 3 hits in the loss last night.
1-1, let's get a rip.
And that's outside.
1.265 OPS. That's pretty good. Pretty good is an
This
understatement.
patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. And another ball.
That's low.
2 outs, base is empty.
Ryan versus Ryan here. Let's crush this ball.
Ground ball to second. Keichel. There in
I was
play.
sitting
Time
fastball,
ends the
as you
inning.
can tell with that
3
swing.
up, 3 down for him there. We move on to inning number 4. All tied 1-1.
That's painful, but you know, if I read that changeup, we could have sent that one. That's in the sweet spot. Just
Runner at first. Coming up to the dish for Wichita, Luke
just
Keichel.
misread the pitch.
Keichel, 22 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2023.
Runner on first here, 2 outs, top the 6th. We got a 1-1 ball game.
The pitch. Swing, high fly ball to center field.
That was a good
That's pretty
reaction.
deep. Makes the catch. 1 runner left stranded. Score stays tied, 1-1.
I tell you, it's still nerve-wracking when I get a ball hit out in the field. I know it probably shouldn't be, but like, it's
This
just so
broadcast
easy
is
to misread
sponsored
it.
by NARF, helping small businesses do big things through science. Swing and
That's
high
crushed.
fly ball. Sailing towards
That's on the
left
power
center field.
PCI
Pretty
spot.
deep. It won
Not
outside the
enough,
wall.
though.
Might be trouble. That's a leadoff double.
Still crushed it, right? It is so close to being out of the park. We hit it
And
right in
with
that perfect
knock, he
PCI
advances the
spot
hitting
for
streak
power.
to 10 games. Quite the run he's on right now, really seeing the ball well.
10-game hitting streak. We are crushing balls. I tell you, these jerseys are awesome.
And now, Drew Waters.
Right fielder, Drew Waters.
Hard ground ball, base hit.
I'm going.
Runner around third. Fires to the plate. It's offline and the run
That's a
scores.
cool slide.
It's 2-1.
I don't
Well, he
know
comes through
how I
flush
slid
with
different
the
there, but it looked
RBI
cool.
Single. That was big. Smoked that through the infield for a base hit. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
I
And
tell
we'll
ya.
see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first.
Drew Waters,
One
Ryan
away
Gamer,
and a
Tyler
runner at
Gentry
first.
all need to be in
The
AAA
center
ball
fielder
right now.
at the plate, 1 for 3.
The future is bright here for this Royals organization. Bottom of the 8th here, 2-1 lead. Good pitch. Another fan wants a selfie? Now they found out. You hold that sign. All right. Bring them to the dugout, Jerry. After this inning, we'll get a selfie with them.
This one's hammered to left center. Well struck. That one back there. Snags it on the
Warning track power. It's just a little bit off. That slurp is really
Not a lot of
good.
minor league
Just
outfielders
misread
can
it.
make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization. One gone, runner at first. Luke Keichel digs in now.
I want to steal a home run. I want redemption after that failed still home run in
Here
the
comes the
MLB
1-2
prospect
pitch.
combine.
That one in the air to center field. The center fielder under it. That's out number 2.
You got to know when to cancel the throw. I know that didn't matter, right? But still.
Here's the catcher, Patrick Winkle.
2-1 lead, top the 9th here. 2 outs. This could be the last play of the day.
Liner, base hit. Lead runner hits
That's a
second
perfect
and heads
relay.
for third. And now runners on the corners with 2 away.
We saved a
And
run
that
there,
one must
but
feel a little
no.
extra special given his struggles over the last 10 games or so. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. Now,
Come on,
a
Naturals.
pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Next up for the Wind Surge, Dalton Shuffield. Ground ball, right side.
What
Steps
a
on
play.
the
That was a
ball
rip,
game.
too. That almost would have won them
This
the
game
game.
shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters who give them the kind of results he did here.
Yeah, if that one gets past our first baseman, they probably score both runners there. I mean, it would have been close. It definitely would have tied the game, and I think they could have won it. Look at this series. 9 for 15, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs. Not as strong of a game. You can see we're number 1 in the Royals. We're number 2 center field. Actually, I would want to know who the other center fielder who's better than Ryan. Well, he's probably better in the field, right? If you look at our base running stats, though, it has to be terrible. I feel like our base running percentage, our caught stealing percent, is probably 90%. I think we got caught stealing 90% of times. And I don't think that's an over-exaggeration. I truly don't. I feel like everybody watched this video and shake your head in agreement on that one. Yeah. Well, no, Ryan, I think it's higher, right? I think Ryan's been caught stealing 95% of the time. And that's fair, actually. I
The
can't
center
argue that.
fielder, number 12, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going today?
10-game hitting streak. We still have these awesome jerseys on.
It's the Wichita Wind Surge taking on the Northwest
I
Arkansas
will say,
Naturals.
what a
And we'll be
turnaround for this
back with
Naturals
the
team.
first pitch right after
Like,
this.
our 3, 4th, and 5th hitters have been
One
crushing
down. Now the
baseballs.
third baseman, Tanner Schobel.
Tyler Gentry might have got called up, though. We haven't
Windup
seen him in
and
the lineup.
pitch.
He deserved it, honestly.
And there's a hit. Now he turns.
Oh,
for
you're
second.
out of there.
Here
Good
comes the
luck.
throw.
Get out of here.
The tag out.
Listen,
An
I
aggressive
understand.
bit of base running there as he
Like,
went for the double, but
Ryan's
it
got to
cost
prove he
him
can
as
make
got
those
thrown
plays,
out.
and he really
So close
hasn't
to
yet.
reaching scoring position.
But the base runner will learn now. You better respect Ryan's arm now.
One gone and a runner on at first.
That's a great
Next
play.
up for the Naturals, number 12.
Okay, runner on first here, 1 out.
Hard
Yes,
ground into the
come
outfield
on.
for a base hit. Lead runners around second, throw into third, and he's
Beautiful.
safe. So it's first and third with 1 down. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately.
You know,
He put a
that's
very
another
good
thing they really
swing on
improved
that
on
one,
this
even
year
if
is the
he
camera.
couldn't elevate it. Sent it whirring through the infield for a knock. Nice approach.
Because in the past, the camera did not track very well. You had to track it yourself or hold down RB.
Getting ready to
You don't have to hold down RB anymore. It tracks the ball really well. Can I go, coach, please? Just let me go.
The 1-1 offering. There goes the runner in the dirt. Slow and safe. That is a stolen base. This team knows the catcher doesn't have an elite arm, so they're doing the smart thing to test it here.
I can tell you one thing. The manager's going to have a long talk with Ryan after that one.
And breaking the runner's rhythm.
It's like, Ryan, did I give you the still sign? Well, I thought you did the head, the helmet pat, the hat tap, the fix the glasses, and
2-1
belt,
now.
right? Doesn't that mean still?
And a weak ground ball to the left side.
And coach is like, no, that's not even
2
close
down
to the
as the
still
runner
sign.
comes in.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'll try to get better at reading that still sign next time.
Here's the left fielder, Diego Hernandez.
And we got lucky as a wild pitch. I know some of you might have said that, but it's all right.
On the ground. And plenty of time to first.
Reminds you of MLB
That is
Slugfest.
the
Do you all remember that
inning
game?
and limits the
In
damage.
Slugfest,
So a
you
run
could just
on 1
crush
hit,
that
no
third
errors,
baseman
1
there.
runner left on base. 1 inning in the books here. The Naturals out in front.
I tell you,
1-0.
Slugfest was a great game. If you all never got a chance to play Slugfest, if you ever
Have
get a
got
chance to
problems
play
with
it, like
bullcats?
go back
Are
and
you
play a
fussing with
classic,
ferrets? Do
it's
stoats have you
fantastic.
stumped? Then you ought to call Ralph's Weasel Emporium, the experts for all your vermin needs. Lines this one to center. Makes a nice
Good
running
job,
catch.
Ryan. Good hustle. I was trying to listen to
Nobody
what
on
Ben
with
was
1 out.
saying, so
Digging in for the Wind Surge, Patrick Winkle.
I was distracted there. Nobody on, 1 out here in the top of the second.
1-2
We got a
pitch.
1-0 lead.
Puts it in the air to center.
Can't get to it.
Snags it on the run.
Never mind.
Stepping to the plate for Northwest Arkansas,
How did we
number
get
12.
there?
One
What
for
a
four with
play.
a double in the ball game last night.
I almost gave up on that ball. I kept running, kind of. Kind of. Right to the
side,
second
hard
baseman.
hit. Play made. That ends the inning. No runs.
Yeah, right to him. It's a good pitch to hit. Just wasn't on
We're
it.
back here at the ballpark. We'll move on to the bottom of the sixth. Digging in, the switch hitting outfielder, number 12.
We're having an incredible series. We're having an incredible first month in professional baseball, right? Bottom of the sixth, we're down 1.
And the slider
But
just misses.
the Royals
That's
want
a
to see
terrific
Ryan
backdoor
win ball
slider.
games
He
and
made
tie
the
ball
right
games.
call not to swing. It's tough to do much with that.
They want to
This
see
one lifted to
clutch,
center
and
field.
we have been clutch, actually, but they want to see more of it.
And there's one away.
That's not it.
So 2 down. Coming up to the dish now for Northwest Arkansas, number 12.
This is when we just need base runners, right? We're down 1. Just get on base.
Ball.
We need elite level base runners like Ryan Gamer on the base paths. That's
In the air to
perfect.
left.
It's just a beautiful
That
hit.
one gets down for a hit. Makes the turn, heads for second base. The throw to second is offline. And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately. Well, he flared that out into shallow left, and it's a really tough ball for the third
That was
baseman
just
and left
very
fielder
well
to
done.
get to, as you saw. That's a fluky base hit. This next at bat looms very large. Pickoff throw.
Ryan just let off almost half of the base pass. Calm down, Ryan. I'll calm down.
And the tying run at second.
Come on, Bo,
Now
get
a
on up.
flare
That's
off the
perfect,
bat.
right?
And it falls.
Yes!
Runner
Come
runs
on,
third,
Kill.
his way to the plate.
What a
Scores
hit by
easily.
Kill.
It's an RBI single, and it's a tie game here in the 8th.
I tell you, I like
You
this
love
Naturals
to see
team. I'm going to miss this
concentration
team.
like that. Big spot, high crowd energy, and he maintains focus and delivers with a great swing.
Look at the talent we have on this ball club. Like, in this
Go ahead
organization.
run on base. And now, Luke Keishel.
Oh, no.
Now a fly ball to right center. They get out of it, inning over. 2 left on. 5, 6, and 7 hitters will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. We're tied in this one, 2-2.
It was all, I always knew I could make that play, right? I wasn't nervous. Ryan, you look nervous. No, I wasn't nervous. Let's win the game here.
Winning run at third with 1 down.
I love this new feature where you can actually watch the end of the game from wherever your player is.
Center. Looks like extra bases.
Yes!
In there. That'll
Naturals
do it.
win!
Naturals walk it off. They win it 3-2.
Come on, Naturals. Showing our natural ability. Look at this team. I tell you, they're going to miss Ryan. I mean, Ryan's going to miss this team, too. This team has a
Nice
lot
job
of
to notch
heart.
the win, and they keep us from
and
having to go
just
into
a lot of
extras by
talent.
pushing across the winning run in the 9th. I'm sure everybody in the press box is feeling pretty happy about that right now.
I mean, a whole lot of talent. Just think of the talent on this team from 3, 4, 5, and 6. Those hitters have dominated in this series so far. Not only that, I mean, we've had pretty good production from our leadoff
3-2,
hitters and
the
such.
Final score for our whole outstanding.
But that's just phenomenal baseball. 2 for 4, 11 for 19 on the series so far. We got 1 game left, and just really playing great ball as a team, and that's the main thing that matters, right? Wow, we are playing some ball. Like 464 for Ryan. Wait, Drew didn't even play. Did Drew get caught up? Look at our lineup changing. Milo Rushford is batting 600. Wow, I thought I was doing good. That could just be their first game playing, though. We don't know. That could be the first game playing here in AA ball. But what I want to see is if Tyler Gentry and Drew Waters got the call, because they might have. Because if you remember, the outfield in AAA is not that great. And that's not me trying to call them out talent-wise. It's just there's a reason they drafted so much talent in those positions. So we're going to go to lineups here. We're going to go to AAA. And we're going to see, do we have... I don't see Tyler Gentry there. He's not in the lineup. Okay, never mind. Not in the lineup at all. Okay. What about Drew Waters? They might be injured. Oh, that's not what I was expecting. Let's actually check the injured list, and maybe somebody's injured. No, are they just not in the lineup? Maybe they just have a break, right? They could be tired. I just get them in the game, coach. They're fine. Tired? No, they're fine, coach. Okay, what we want to see again is go to center field. 65 is what we need. So once we get overall, they're going to call us up. Like, once we get to 65, I guarantee you they're going to call us up. And I don't know. I might go ahead and spend some of these attribute points before the final game, right? Let's do it, because they may call us up. Okay, so what do we want to improve? Speed would not be a bad thing to improve, would it? I think speed could be clutch. No. I changed my mind. What is going to give us the call? That's what I'm worried about right now. Okay, not fielding. Not arm strength yet. We got to find... They love power, right? Yeah, I told you. All they care about is power here. Power against righties. We can stack that. Let's see what happens if we move up contact, though. Yeah, they don't care. Okay, the Royals want one thing, everybody. They want power. And, you know, you don't have to talk me into spending points on power. So here we go. 65 overall, everybody. 60 against righties. Now, we're much better against righties than lefties here. We face a lot more righties anyways. So I'm fine to take that weakness. We're against righties, 60 power. And contact is 60. Against lefties, we have 56 contact and 51 power. I'm actually fine with that split. I think that's great. So let's go ahead to the next game. We may get the call. We're not technically over the other player overall-wise, but we're very close. And where is Tyler Gentry? Did he get sent down to AA? You talk about a guy who was crushing baseballs. Drew Waters is batting .323. I think we're going to all get called up together.
Center fielder, number 12, is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in homers. This newly crowned fan favorite is ready to dazzle today.
Look at Ryan stretching out.
So 2 down. Next up, Walker Jenkins.
Ready to go. Did they say Ryan is ready to dazzle fans today? Is that what he said? Dazzle?
And a bullet into center. That's a base hit.
Perfect throw.
Gets on base and keeps
I need
it
to
going.
improve arm accuracy. Why do I keep forgetting that? That's going to improve that perfect throw region.
The batter now, the center fielder, number 12. 2 hits in 4 at-bats during yesterday's ball
11-game hitting streak. We have 60 power, too, so we can crush the baseball. 2-0 lead already.
Ball, that's out.
Give me one right down here. Or there. We almost knocked the pitcher out. Manager, please give me the still sign.
That knock runs his hitting streak to an even dozen, and he's really starting to open some eyes with this run he's on. Certainly swinging a very hot
Yeah, okay, he touched
days.
his glasses, and he touched his belt, and then he touched the top of his head. That's still sign, I think.
Baker picks to first, dives back in safely.
But did you all catch that? I'm pretty sure he said still.
Runner at first, nobody out.
Hey, keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn. Runner.
There goes the runner. Line drive to right. And makes the catch. Now a throw to first. Runner won't get back in time. It's a double play.
I'll see myself out. I'm going to be quiet for the next minute.
First baseman,
Next up for the win surge, Ben
the
Ross.
first baseman, number 21, Ben Ross.
Well, what about that jump, everybody? What did you all think about that jump?
Out to center.
Quite the jump,
That's
right?
pretty far back.
If I don't say so myself.
Hauls it in for the out.
Yeah, Ryan, it's quite the jump you got there. You're making your way to third.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Jose Salas.
2 away
I can
here,
see
nobody
why the
on.
manager didn't
Stepping
give
to
us the
plate
still
next
side,
for
right? The
Wichita,
batter.
Walker Jenkins.
That was a hit or run, I thought you said, coach.
Now here's the
Oh
0-2.
my.
Now a fly ball to right center. It's carrying. Handles this one, no
Ryan,
problem.
you make me so
and that'll end
nervous
the
when
inning.
you,
Nothing
like,
doing here in this half of the inning. Moving on now to the home half
animation
of the third
makes
inning.
me so
the Naturals
nervous.
lead it 4-2.
Like, I think Ryan's gonna miss it again. He's just holding his glove up there
Digging
like
in
it's
for the
nothing. It's
Naturals,
casual.
Number 12. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
4-2 ball game. We had the lead here in the third. Nobody on, 1 out. Brent Baker is up to 26 pitches on the day. Don't
Pitch
want to.
misses inside.
That's inside.
0-1.
65 hits already in AA.
Lifted in the air to right center.
That's a home run
That's
pitch.
bad.
I just dropped it too low. You can tell we have
Takes
more
it in
power
for the
though,
out.
because that really snapped off the bat
Minor
on
league
not a great
outfielders can
swing.
Make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods.
Come
A center
on,
field
team.
prospect like this is valuable to any organization.
We're down 1 here, top the 5th.
Man at second with 2 down. Into center. And it falls. Coming to the plate.
No way.
Comes in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2 now. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Little flare behind second base, and that's where hitters will just start saying prayers to
That was just a
whatever
great
deity
rip.
they can think of to let that ball get down. And that time it did. So props to Nyarlathotep, Hotep, I guess. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first.
That's a good rip. Is it enough though? No, it's not.
Racing over to make the catch.
Not good contact, right? It was okay
One runner
contact,
left
but nothing
stranded.
special.
They trail it here 6-4.
Just didn't get up there on that up and inside pitch, and it showed.
One gone, runner at first. And now the DH, Rain Duncone.
6-4 ball game, top the 7th here.
Swing, high fly ball to center field. The center fielder has this one sized up.
I know
And
it
there's
looked
2
like
down.
Ryan just didn't know what he's doing out there. Jerry, his fielding coach, teaches him to be unpredictable. You know, dance around a little bit. You want to throw that base runner off. Like, do they need to go to second? Like, is Ryan falling down out there? Is he sleeping?
Find your center
You
while
never know.
surrounded by your fellow primates at Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes.
Oh, Ben. Never a dull moment with you, Ben. Okay, 6-4. Let's get on base. Nothing fancy. We gotta make a comeback here. We're not the Rally Reds anymore, like in MLB The Show 24. We gotta be the Rally Royals.
On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. And that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th.
Well, that's not the Rally Royals, is it?
2 away.
wait, are we
and a
gonna-
runner at
oh,
first.
please be a
Now it's
walk-off
the
home
second
run.
baseman, Cam Devaney.
It's not a walk-off, but a game-tying home run, please. Come on. Get a rip. That's a base hit.
Base hit. The tying run is aboard.
That's our number 9 hitter, too. 68 exit
Nothing
velo.
pretty
Just
right
a
there, but
nice
he'll
little
take it for
blooper.
sure. A little bit of a dying quail there, just kind of fading over the infield and
dying
down
quail.
onto the outfield grass. Base hits like that are beyond frustrating for the pitcher and a gift from above for the hitter. This next at bat is going to be critical.
Diego Hernandez, 1 for 4 at the home run of the day.
So
Come
digging
on,
in,
Diego.
Diego Hernandez
Now batting.
Get a rip now.
trying to keep him alive here in the bottom of the 9th. And caught it behind the back to first. And what a play.
Good game.
Ball game.
Good try.
Just a so-so performance at the plate, so he'll want to do better next time out.
Thank you, Ben. I mean, it's technically true. I agree with him on that one. Compared to the series we've been having. 12 for 23, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs. And that's a great series, though, right? We lost that game, but overall, a great series here for the ball club. And this Naturals team is playing great ball as a team right now. Defensively and offensively, we almost made a surge there, right? We almost made a surge against the wind surge there, but just couldn't get that last hit, right? A one double there wins the game, right? No, one double would have tied it. But yeah, just straight up to the pitcher. It's a tough pitch to hit there, but good try. So we could spend one more skill point, all right? Oh, wait. Okay, everybody remain calm. Everybody remain calm. I'm calm. I'm calm. Hey, Leonard. Well, you played your last game for the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Come on. Tell me what I want to hear, Skip. Come on. Yes, you've been called up to AAA. Ryan Gamer is now a storm chaser, everybody. Yes. That's what I'm talking about, coach. Are you kidding me? Do you want to win or do you want to lose? He saw that great base running. He saw that heart. It's like, you're ready. Congratulations. You've earned this opportunity, Ryan. Thank you, Leonard. You've been a great manager. I'll never forget you. AAA will be an entirely new challenge, but I think you're ready for it. You know what I think it is? I think the AA manager is just so frustrated with Ryan's base running that he's just sent him to AAA. You know, they give him a call. They're like, oh, how's his base running and fielding been doing? Oh, he's hitting the ball really well, right? Yeah, he's hitting the ball really well. What about base running and fielding? Yeah, Ryan's been crushing baseballs. You should see that exit velo. Did you see the exit velo averages I sent you? Yeah, but where's the fielding information? Yeah, he's hitting the ball really well. Get him out of here. All right, get out of here. It's been a pleasure. Good luck up there. See, I told you. I told you. He's tough to coach. His fielding. Look at this. The Storm Chasers. Ryan, I'm Bronson Ramirez, your new manager. Congrats on your promotion. Have a seat. Nice to meet you, coach. What do you got for me? Welcome to the Storm Chasers. How are you feeling? I am fired up. Like, can't wait to get out there and prove to you that we deserve to be in AAA. We are now a member of the Omaha Storm Chasers, one level away from the Royals, everybody. I'm not going to lie, kid. AAA is a pretty tough place. You're not just competing with prospects eager to get called up. Many players here have already been to the show, and they'll do anything to get back there. Yes, and the thing is, you saw our PCI, how big it was in AA. Once you see that first AAA game, depending on who you're facing, that PCI contact spot is going to be much smaller. It's a different level here. And yeah, it's going to be tough. But you've got to believe in yourself. You've gotten past a lot of hurdles in your career to get to this point. So keep your eye on the prize and keep working hard. Thank you, Skip. I appreciate that. We made it, everybody. Now, that's awesome. So again, it's a lot of it's based on overall. Look at this. Our next series, we get all attributes, double token experience. That's amazing. But yeah, the thing is, it's still very much overall based. And you can see once we got 65, we were playing good as well. You got to play good too. And we actually got the call. And look at this. Our first game is going to be facing off against the Louisville Bats, the AAA affiliate for my Cincinnati Reds. Go Reds. So yeah, we get to play in, well, it won't be in Louisville. They don't have Louisville Stadium here. But you know, they just have generic AAA ballparks, which people make the AAA ballparks and AA, so you can like load them in yourself if you're playing for their organization. But we don't play for the Bats anymore. We're an Omaha Storm Chaser, everybody. I miss the Bats. I love playing for the Bats there. But yeah, it looks like this team is 22-16 though. Where are we sitting in the playoff run right here? We are number 1 in the West, everybody. Are you kidding me? You're number 1. That is awesome. Up by half a game, but still, we're still number 1. Now, the big question that I know you all have is, when will Ryan Gamer get the call up to the majors? And it all depends right here. And when you take a look at center fielders, the starter is 71 overall, which means there's only one MLB center fielder. So if there's an injury at all to this Royals lineup, Ryan Gamer is getting the call. So we got to get 6 probably attribute points higher to get caught up, unless we just dominate. Now, I will say, whenever I get called up to AAA, I always struggle for like the first 20 at-bats. It's a different league, right? It's a different league, and I cannot wait to play alongside Jonathan India. Like, that's going to be awesome. At least we have a Cincinnati Red here. Wow, I miss Jonathan India. But yeah, Bobby Witt Jr., it would have been so cool. Yeah, I'm glad we picked center field because we get to play sooner. Like, I don't think we would have really got to play very often. With, like, right field, we could have center and left field. But anywhere in the infield, like, it would have took us forever besides third base to get to the lineup. Yeah, I think center field is going to be the great fit. Now, catcher, yeah, we wouldn't have got there. So, honestly, I see why the Royals drafted Ryan, because it's a perfect fit. for Ryan, the Punisher Gamer. Now, we have 5 skill points to spend. That's so cool we got caught up, everybody. Come on. We got caught up, baby. Okay, so we have 5 attribute points. What should we spend it on? Plate vision would help us with striking out, right? Yeah, I'm going to move plate vision up to 50. So that helps you foul tip more, I believe. It's the outer PCI, not the inner. The inner PCI is the most important part for contact. I turn off the outer PCI, but if it was on, if you have a higher vision, that's going to be higher. So that if you miss, you're more likely to foul tip it, right? I believe you all pointed it out to me. Thank you all for, leaving your comments, positive, encouraging comments, and also, feedback along the way, helping me learn things here about the game and about each attribute points. It helps out tremendously. You all are all legends. You're a big part of this journey, helping Ryan get caught up to AAA. We did it. Wow, we dominated too. Do we have a package? No, we do not. Next standard package is in 1 game. Our agent has not sent us a package yet. But we're playing some great ball. Did we unlock a base running perk? I feel like we stole a base, right? Yeah, we stole 2 bases in AA ball, believe it or not. We don't have a shot to steal a base in AAA, and especially when we get to the majors, unless we dramatically improve our fielding, right? Let's just be completely honest here. So in the next episode, I know this was a 5-game episode, but in the next episode, you will see Ryan Gamer's debut here for the Omaha Storm Chasers against the Louisville Bats here. And then we'll face off in our first series at home in Omaha versus the Colorado Clippers. Is it Colorado? Yeah, Colorado Clippers. So that's going to be awesome. Our first AAA series. And I was wrong about AAA. For some reason, I was thinking most AAA series were like home and away splits. Did I make that up? I thought for sure it was like that. I'm wrong. Because look, I thought for sure it was splits, but clearly I was wrong on that. Yeah, it looks like none of the games are like what I thought they were. So never mind. You don't split like 3 and 3. Okay, for some reason I thought it was 3 games home, 3 games away, but no, it's the same as AA. Okay, next up, Louisville Bats. We make our AAA debut. We did it. Let's give some hype in the comments for Ryan, the Punisher Gamer. Thank you all for all the support. If you got some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more. There's plenty other career mode content and other sports game content you can tune into here on the Gamer Ability YouTube channel. Check out the different playlists in the description and even more content on my second channel, Gamer Ability 2. Link in the description there. I'll see you next time. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.